There has been a whole bunch of new mods added to Baldur's Gate on console, so let's go over them. I know trying to find new mods on PlayStation Xbox is pretty tricky. It's not like PC where you can just like filter by new. So we're going to cover everything. We did some 2 weeks ago, we're not going to recover those ones, but this is all the latest mods that have been added to Baldur's Gate 3. And we'll start with a fun one, which is the pool floaties, which you can see here. Adds 4 little duck floaties to your camp. Get a duck floaty, which adds things like no critical hits and charisma +2, movement speed increase while in water. Got a flamingo, charisma and dex increases, still can't be critically hit. The Canada Goose floaties for all you people that celebrate Canada Day, plus a charisma and strength boost. And then the Gustarian floaty hat, if you want to give Astarion a nice floaty hat, I guess. Let me show you this in the actual game. Okay, to find the rubber ducks for your headwear, if you come to your party chest, you'll see that they are all in here loose, so make sure you collect them. And then all you have to do is simply just put them on. And as you can see, we have some nice little rubber ducks. You can put these on any character, and each one, like I said, will give you different stats. So you can have Will run around with the flamingo, we can grab Shadowheart, and we can put her in the... Should we do the Astarion? Yeah, let's give the Astarion one. Just like that. And yeah, it's just a fun little mod. Get some nice stats. You can always just keep the stats and turn the headwear off so you can't see it, just to keep the boost. Yeah, overall, just a fun little mod. There's also the Tale of the Frontier, and this adds some tails to Will that you can use in-game. They don't add any stats at the moment. The mod maker has said they might potentially put stats on them, but it just adds some nice tail designs for you. Again, in-game, this is what it looks like and how you find it. To find Will's tails, once again, you want to come to the chest, much like the rubber ducks, and inside you'll find the tail of the blade chest. So if we take this and open it, you'll see inside we have a bunch of stuff just like this. So we're going to take all, and if we come to our inventory, we can once again equip these through here. Now, one thing to note is that some of them will use different slots. For example, this tail, if I turn this off, we'll use a head slot, and you can see the nice design here. Different design, but again, uses the tail slot. Now, some of them will use the cloak slot, as you can see here, and the designs are the same, so we got those, and then we also have ones that will use the underwear slot. I believe this is so you can still use headwear if you want to, and still have the tail, just so you don't miss out on any of the awesome loot you can have. Inside the chest as well, you will find different versions, so if we open this up, you'll see we have more here. So if we take all these, and as you can see, we have more stuff that will become just like that. Now, some of them are a little glitchy, so bear that in mind, because some of them will work in different forms. But overall, you've got a nice tail for every need if you want to give Will a nice cosmetic. Now, a big one that people have been waiting for is Tavs Hair Salon, and this is in the game now. And you see it adds a bunch of new male and female hairstyles for you to use. Again, in-game, this is what it looks like. Okay, when it comes to Tavs Hair Salon, as you can see, they all have the blue background, so you know which ones are mods and which ones aren't. So let's just go through them all quick. Got some really cool options that you can use, some really fun ones. Some of them are just slightly like modified versions of existing hairstyles, but overall, the amount you get is just incredible. As you can see, you've got all types. You've got long ones, you've got short ones, you've got buns, all different types of buns. Like, take some inspiration for this for my own hair at this rate. But yeah, some of them are very similar, but just, as you can see, nice little like extras on the side. But yeah, this is a mod that I know a lot of people have been looking forward to, just to, you know, spice the game up a little bit, make things, you know, look a little different. You could even take Shadowheart's hair if you want. And yeah. Now, as you can see, lots and lots and lots of longer hairstyles aimed for female characters, but there are also male haircuts in here too. But there are so many options. We'll just quickly keep skipping through them. So theoretically, you should never run out of options here. You've got the Cassandra from like Dragon Age Inquisition, which I never thought I'd see in another video game, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, this is a mod, as you can see, so many options here. They just keep going. You can even throw in like hairbands and ribbons. Got super long ones like this. Like, yeah, all you could really need. And as you can see, all hairstyles will work regardless of gender. which is pretty cool. We also have the lasses, 4 female half-orc head presets. Now you'd have seen that there was a few of these previously, such as Tiefling and Drow, and now the mod maker has added orcs in. This is once again by Sedestarens. I really hope I've said that right. If I haven't, please correct me. But yeah, some awesome little half-orc that you can add to your game. Next up we have the Glizzy Horns by Volno. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. And as you can see, just some nice new horn designs you can put on certain characters. So as you can see there, we've got nice bull horns, which do look really cool. I really like that. That's like gives me like Dark Souls 3 vibes for some reason. I think that looks awesome. Horns there, and as you can see, they just look really nice. It's a nice, just extra aesthetic you can put on your characters to make them look even more badass. We have the Sniper class by Eclipse 5EX, and I will be doing a build guide for this. As you can see, we got a sniper shot as a cantrip. You get awesome things like if you don't move, you get extra force damage, and there's 3 subclasses, so we are going to go over this ASAP. A build guide for every subclass, and this is going to be so much fun, I promise you that. There is now extra feats thanks to Eclipse 5EX for the Succubus class, so you can add a feat every 2 levels, so if you just want to be a Succubus but you want the extra power spike, then this is the feat for you. We get the 5e Ranger subclasses combined, so this is by Sumragoth, and this basically puts the modded classes together. So it adds the Fey Wanderer, which you can see here, all these awesome spells, the Horizon Walker, which I've done a build guide for on this channel, the Monster Slayer, which we will do a build guide for, and the Primeval Guardian, which is another one we will cover. It adds all of these into one mod for your enjoyment, and look how cool that looks. Get to be Groot if you want to. So yeah, big shout out to Summergoth for this. Awesome stuff. Just bear in mind, for this to work, you will need to download Mistress Spells, so yeah. The Dread Overlord Necromancer, which you'll probably be familiar with if you love necromancy. This is an awesome mod that lets you have huge summons like you can see there. This is now compatible with Mistress Spells, so if you want to give this another shot along with the Mistress Spells, now is the time. We have another one by Eclipse 5EX, and that is the all horns, all heads, all everything for all races. So you can put horns on any race of your choice. This is what it looks like. And as you'll see here, we have a drow, and we can pick a horn style thanks to the mod. So we can be hornless, we can have these horns, we can change the colour. So if we want some jet black horns and maybe, I don't know, something cool. Let's go for violet tips, just like that. We have so many awesome options. So if you want to be, I don't know, a demonically possessed drow, then you can pop yourself some horns on. Please note though that dwarves, halflings and gnomes are unable to use this mod just because the head sizes are incompatible according to the mod maker. We now have Get a Room, the Photomode romance animations by Allindris, and you see the categories are Astarion, Daisy, Gale, Karlach, Lae'zel, Minthara, Shadowheart, Halsin, Will and others. And let's go over it. Okay, so if you come into photo mode and come to your character settings, you'll see you have a bunch of new poses. As you see here, you've got the Astarion romance pose, got the Daisy romance pose, Gale, Halsin, Karlach, Lae'zel, different sort of ones you can do here. And you can see here, we've also got the Minthara, Shadowheart, and Will, so you can really mix these up a little bit. We have modular skirts by Bean Sprout, and as you can see, there's a bunch of skirts for all types of classes. Jaheira, you've got nurse skirts, you've got barbarians, long and short, you've got Micrel, Isabel, you've got some hide skirts, Baal skirt, Night Song. Some really cool looking designs that if you want some cosmetics, that's the way to go. Once again, another mod by Bean Sprout, we have the Moonlit Circlet, which you can see is a nice little headband you can pop on your characters. It's a pretty cool, it's a very basic design, but it looks really cool, fits the aesthetics so well. You Moonsick brings the Super Skip Ship, which means you can skip the beginning of the game. You don't have to worry about doing the whole tutorial on the Nautiloid, you'll just wake up in the wilderness in Act 1. So if you've played the beginning of the game lots of times, you don't really want to do it again, you can download this and skip that whole section. Eclipse 5EX is back once again. If you want to give Withers a bit of a glow up, you can bring him to his concept art style. Get this downloaded, and you'll be updating good old Withers to look like he does from the concept art. This is a fun little mod just to, you know, freshen your game up if you want to. Karn 9 Car lets you skip all spell slots. So if you're fed up of managing your spell slots and you just want to annihilate, you know, enemies with countless spells, one after the other, then all spells are free to cast is a nice mod you can download. And like the picture says, spell slots be gone. Poster Libri, again, I hope I spelled that, or said that right, I should say, brings us some nice roguish armor. Some really nice, cool designs you can get here. In game, this is what they look like. Okay, so if you want to check out the rogue equipment, once again, come to your chest, and within the chest you'll find another one. If we were to take this, we are now heavily encumbered unfortunately, but that's okay, because we're going to check out all the items inside. So, there is assassin armor. Let's put all this on for a second. And there you go, nice little assassin armor covered in blood. Now, it doesn't add many stats. In fact, the only thing we get to add is a +1 to stealth checks and a +1 to dexterity saving throws. Next up is the City Rogue body, so let's get this equipped as well. Put all this on. And that's what this looks like. Really cool stuff again. Let's take off the helmet. Now you see once again, +1 bonus to stealth checks. No big bonuses here. And once again, if we do the same thing, we'll do the Travel Rogue, so we can check this out. And that's that design there. Now you'll also find that there is a lost and found backpack of comfortable rogue armor, and this is camp stuff. As you can see here, really nice way of just changing your camp clothes as well. The Bean Sprout once again shows off the Bardic Knight armor. If we take a look at the photos, this is how it looks. And we'll check this out in game right here. Okay, the Bardic Knight armor can be found in the tutorial chest, or you have to buy it from a vendor. Now in Act 3, you buy it from Danthelion here in Worm's Crossing, and this is what it looks like. If we come over to dear old Shadowheart, we will pop some of this stuff on so you can see it in all its glory. We'll get rid of the shield because the shield is massive. So that is the Bardic Knight, looking very basic. Now there's no bonuses for these, they're just cosmetics pretty much. You can have some cuff pants. You can go with the daisy pants. There is the drow pants. The embroidered pants. We have the leather pants. There is the Bardic Knight sort of skirt version, if that's more your jam. And then for a top piece we also have... Oh, why did that remove everything? Oh, it's just the top half. So there you go. But yeah, that is the Bardic Knight armor. If you're looking for that, just don't forget, if you are in the game, you have to go and purchase it. ASE, you might remember from our previous mod video, made a few mods in there, and very nicely commented on the previous video as well. So big shout out to ASE. I did link their YouTube channel to the videos, so go and check that out. But they bring us Act 2 sets for player housing. So you get some nice little upgrades, just to make camp look a little bit, you know, more themed around what you're going through. So, you know, if you want to spice up your game a little bit, thanks to the Shadow Curse and all that fun stuff with Moonlit Towers, then, or Moonrise Towers I should say, then yeah, check out this mod. Awesome design, it looks really pretty. Hav's Glint brings us the Aberrant Mind Sorceress subclass. So this is all about alien influence and its tendrils around your mind giving you psionic powers. We will be doing a full build guide for this. Basically you get some awesome sort of lithid and psychic based spells to check out. So yeah, this build guide is coming ASAP because this is a fun one. Have you ever wanted to hatch the Owlbear egg? Well now you can, thanks to Ghost the Window, who allows you to hatch Peck, the tiny little sister to Scratch and Bite, who's the Owlbear Club. So yeah, you want a second owlbear? Now you can hatch the egg instead of just eating it or giving it away. MCW 717 brings us Spider Queen gear. And as you can see, this looks awesome for drows. Now you can put this on anyone, it says, at least for some of the equipment. Got some nice stats, as you can see. You can deal necrotic damage. You can regain your own hit points when healing. You can cause even more poison damage. Lots of awesome things. Get a nice fancy shield. Horchanga brings everybody moves fast, so if you want to just speed up your traversal around the world, this is the mod for you. Please note it doesn't speed up your character's turn order or anything like that, just how fast you move from A to B. So yeah, if you play through the games a few times and you just want to up your movement speed a little bit, Download this, get through the game even quicker. Modesieur 2261614 brings additional Bard spells for Tasha's spells, I guess. Yeah, awesome thing to check out. Let's go and check this out. Alongside this, there has also been Sorcerer added spells by Modesieur 2261614. And so if you need some new Sorcerer spells, you need some more Bard spells, make sure you download these. Just be aware you do need Xanathar's additional spells, the PHB additional spells, and Tasha's additional spells downloaded to be able to use this one as well. You might have seen that I did a Blood Rager mod build for all the subclasses, and well, now we have spell slots for it. So if you want to just increase the amount of spells you can have, such as, you know, Chilling Hardlight Greatsword, the Searing Heart Sword, like awesome spells, new animations. Check this out if you're playing Blood Rager and you want to add some, you know, jazz to your game. You can do Everybody Moves Faster, but 125 times speed, just like you're watching a YouTube video, if you want to make people even quicker. Volno brings us the amazing Drider Man, so if you want to make the Drider very Spider-Man-ish, then download this mod. This is again just another fun mod, just to, you know, make the game have a little bit of humour. But alas, that is all the new console mods I could find so far for Baldur's Gate 3. I really hope this guide has helped you, especially if you are a console player. If it has, please drop the episode a like, it helps me tremendously, and let me know in the comments what your favourite mods for Baldur's Gate to use are. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel for more, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.